We all know the Western tradition, colorful eggs hidden for kids to find, supposedly tucked in mysterious places by the elusive Easter Bunny. But these eggs aren't your typical chocolate-filled goodies. In fact, they're meant to be left in plain sight for everyone to enjoy. These delicate and intricate eggs are called Pysanka. The Ukrainian eggs have been made famous in Alberta, with the world's largest Easter egg in Vegreville symbolizing peace and security in honor of the 100th anniversary of the RCMP. In Medicine Hat, these grade 3 students from St. Michael's School are learning how to make much smaller Pysanka and some of the differences between the Ukraine and Alberta.
The grade 3 curriculum in Alberta focuses on comparing the quality of life with grade 3s in Canada with grade 3 students in other parts of the world, and one of the countries that we focus on is the Ukraine.
Some people might not realize that we do have a very large Ukrainian population here in Alberta. And we try to make a connection with the schools, with the students, to local things that we have here. So with the egg decorating, we're making a connection to Ukrainian people coming here from Ukraine and settling here and bringing their art form and assimilating that into the culture that's here.
As with any art form, every aspect of the design, the color choices, and even the materials used have a symbolic meaning. And with Pysanka, it all starts with the egg.
An egg is something that's readily available for artists to use. And with the Ukrainian artists, they had the eggs, and before the modern drawing tools were available that they used, they probably just used a sharpened bone to protect the areas of the egg that they didn't want dye to get into. And then within egg, before Christianity was the dominant religion, it was an important symbol of life. So we think about what comes out of an egg, a baby bird. And then now that Christianity is important in our lives, in our world, then it's a symbol of the resurrection, and then it became important at Easter time because of that.
Designing a Pysanka is somewhat of a reversed process, with the artist using wax to cover any part of the egg they don't want to be colored, and then dipping it in the color, drying it, and heating the egg to allow the wax to rub off, revealing the final design.
When you're thinking about the egg as white, white was an important color to Ukrainian artists, represented purity, and that was often used to set up the symmetry for the egg and provide outlines. And then they used the other colors, which also had important meanings to them, to fill in those areas and put the designs in as they wanted to. So symmetry was very, very important to them. If you look at a Ukrainian egg, there's a lot of symmetry involved.
In the early days, specific symbols were written on the eggs to help ward off evil spirits, bring good luck, or guarantee a good harvest. One such symbol was wheat.
Wheat is an important crop in Ukraine, as it is here in Alberta. So they would put symbols about wheat or other crops on their eggs to represent the importance of food to them and having a good harvest.
For these kids, though, it's not the symbol they're concerned about so much as a personal design they can take home, perhaps to even hide for the Easter Bunny in exchange for something sweet. For Go Southern Alberta, I'm Christy Pick.